to the internet.
So who would I be ringing? It's not just anybody?
Anyone.
Anyone who has a computer?
Anyone, anywhere on the planet that's got a telephone.
And they could hear me?
Yes.
Oh, just a telephone. They don't even need a computer.
Our system talks to every telephone on the planet.
Okay.
Be it a web telephone, a Skype telephone, a handset telephone, a digital telephone, a mobile telephone, or any new technology as it becomes invented, because we're the first to integrate all of the technologies into one platform.
Okay.
Whereas all of our, what I call competitors, are old generation. They're just transforming a telephone or transforming a computer. We do all of those technologies.
Okay, so just recapping and making it simple for people like me, who are pretty dumb when it comes to all this sort of thing. So you've got like a computer-based one that, in a sense, is like a web page, and you can go in and you can access a telephone via a web page anywhere in the world and over any system. And also you've got this system which works on a standard telephone line, but it goes also through the system or the computer system, your computer system on the and you can dial that way. You can either dial or receive calls through that way. And what I'm hearing you say too, correct me if I'm wrong, is that you can also receive standard calls as you would normally over a Telstra type system or something like that. Is that correct?
Correct. We can actually issue you with a telephone number that looks just like a PSTN number, but whenever the calls come into that number, they're instantly converted by our system into internet telephony, and it will find you anywhere on the planet.
Now, why, good big question, why would I choose to work this system and not just the standard telephone system?
Price.
Oh, okay. So tell me about the price. Is it a lot cheaper?
A lot cheaper.
Okay.
How does free sound?
Sounds great to me. I can't think of anything better than free.
Free.
Unless you pay me, that's about the only thing better.
That's what well, in actual fact, further down the track, we will talk about that.
Okay.
There is a program involved where we will pay you as well. So, but this is how it works. Because you're already paying for your internet connection, we just convert the analogue from your handset, telephone, headset, whatever device, convert it into digital and pass it through the internet.
Okay.
And if the person at the other end is on the internet, there is no fee. The only fee is a very small monthly fee for the service to be available to you, or for the rental of a phone number in a city of your choice. And we can have phone numbers all across Australia, because we're in Australia here, but we have numbers in United States, in United Kingdom, we even have them in Bulgaria. You can pick up a number literally by subscribing on our website. You just say, I would like a phone number in that city there, and instantly it's subscribed and you can use it straight away.
Okay, another question. Why would I choose your system and not somebody like Skype?
Skype, you have to sit in front of a computer.
Oh, okay, all right.
Or they're now developing dedicated devices that you can plug into your computer that you then can remote control them. But they're all dedicated devices and they only work on Skype.
Okay.
Skype is a proprietary protocol that does not follow the industry standards. Most people are not aware of that. Whereas we follow all of the industry standards. It's based from the ground up from industry standards.
So pretty much what you're saying is that this is a universal system, that if I was to get something such as yours, then I would be able to go into any of that, which I think we've said already. We could go into any of the other systems and be able to receive through, if someone had Skype, then we could receive from them as well.
Correct, yes. So we have the ability to jump networks as well, which means we can jump into other providers' networks because of our technology, the way it is so very unique. We actually work in conjunction with as global technology partners with the actual carriers, the ones that build the actual voice over internet technology, and that's a company called Net2Max. And they've been in business building voice over internet technology for 11 years. Most people weren't even aware that voice over internet was available 11 years ago.
I'd heard of VoIP, and I really didn't understand what it was.
Most people don't know what it actually means. But we're beyond VoIP, because not only do we do voice, we also do video, text, and we're also totally mobile.
Okay, so you're saying I could do video conferencing through this?
Absolutely.
That sounds fantastic.
With our
Cost-wise, though, how does it set up? I mean, is it still the same? Free?
Yes, if anybody that's on our network, we transport the information for free. Your only requirement is to have enough internet capacity to be able to take the signal.
Right.
So if you are a home and you only want one phone, you just need a small broadband connection. It will work on dial-up, but we suggest you go for broadband, and broadband's getting connected right around the world very rapidly. It's coming up to speed very rapidly. So we say now it's right at the time. It's the sweet spot, and which is time to change.
So is the video conferencing, you know how I've seen video conferencing before, and it's all that sort of staticky and really strange and stilted. Is this more like free-flowing, and the voice is in sync with the picture and it looks sort of normal?
It can be. It can be. It's all dependent upon the technology that you have at your end, the technology that they have at the other end, and the bandwidth available between you and them. If you wish, our video broadcast conferencing can be at total DVD quality. If you really wish it to be. You will have to set it up to be that quality, but most people don't actually want that because they're actually used to video being a little bit, but it doesn't need to be like that. It's really up to you to define how good a quality you want it to be, and our system again is totally configurable from the ground up.
I keep thinking of companies that have offices in Melbourne and then offices in Brisbane, and they've really got to get together as a team, and it's a bit of a waste of money sometimes just for 2 hours to travel interstate for everybody. Well, obviously, video conferencing in that sort of situation would be exceptionally good, I would imagine. Is that correct? So they could use yours, and most, obviously, people in corporate industry have enough broadband power, etc., to be able to have good quality.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Video. Okay.
Here's an example of a commercial digital telephone. Most people in an office, a small office, are quite familiar with maybe 4 telephone lines, a pile of speed dials, nice big keys, speakerphone so that it's loud. You don't have to be on the phone this way. Nice solid handset, big LCD display. But there's no telephone sockets on it. This is all internet.
Okay.
You just plug it straight into your network.
Right.
Now, if you've only got one cord coming to your desk, as what happens in many offices, so how do you plug it in? You usually got a computer on your desk, so what do? You pull the cord into there, and then you plug your computer into the other socket. So it comes through here and loops into your computer.
Okay.
So that's how quickly you can upgrade a corporate office.
Wow,
now,
that's fantastic. So
there are now versions of this where this screen can have a picture on it, which will video conference. The only difference is that it has video capability with a camera built into the top of the screen. And they're available, and they run down exactly the same circuitry that the telephone call goes down. And at the same time, because it's now all digital, you can actually send messages in the background as well.
What sort of thing? Like subliminal messages?
Text messages.
Oh, okay. Right.
Because digital is multifaceted. Audio, video, text, they're all down the same channel now. So all you need is something at each end that can encode it and decode it.
Sounds really simple. Why isn't everybody on it already?
Because most people don't know that it works that well.
Okay.
And then they think that because the incumbent telephone company's been around for 120 years, that they will give them their telephone at the cheapest possible rate. But guess what? Those companies got 120 years of investment in copper wiring,